Mick, I guess that break can't come quick enough.
Yeah. Look, today I thought we played against a good team. I thought we played against a good team in Coventry. They're obviously in a good moment. The centre forwards, the difference between the two teams. The first goal was obviously really sloppy for us. We're trying to avoid giving away a corner, and in doing that, we give away a goal, which then you're uphill away from home against a team that's buoyant. I thought we were a bit dizzy for 10 or 15 minutes after that, and I thought we grew into the game. And I thought half time we came out and we made a lot of the running without showing anything in the final third that was enough to go and score. But I thought between the boxes we actually played well at times second half. Maybe the second goal slightly against the run of play, but I thought he was the best player on the pitch. He was the difference between the two teams. The break's coming at a good time because we're in the middle of a blip where we haven't won for 5 games, which includes 4 defeats. I'm not sure in the last week all of our performances have deserved no points, if I'm honest, but that's where we're at. And we've had a blip and we're 7th in the Championship. If we'd have been 7th in the Championship in a different way, I think we'd all be hugely positive. But the last week's obviously not tasted so good. But before that, we must have been playing very well and been on a good run, that we can go 5 without winning and still be in 7th position.
Obviously missing a lot of midfielders today with Tim not available and Kenneth out as well. What are your thoughts on how the midfield fared?
It was difficult because we lost Kenneth and Tim in late in the preparations. We thought they'd both be available, so we had players travelling today to join the squad, so it's not ideal. Not having Johansson, Amos, Roberts, Balogun. This is not excuses, they're big players for us. Obviously Tim and Kenneth as well. I think maybe 6 players today that could have helped us. 1 or 2 have played that were not 100%. For example, Taylor Richards jumping in for his first start. I thought it showed really promising signs again. But that's where we're at the moment with the squad. We've just spoke about that inside there about, it's my first 4 months getting to know them, getting to know the staff. I'm absolutely delighted in terms of their effort and their application. We've seen some really, really good things in the first 21 games. We've seen some things that we really need to improve on. I think the most important thing for me is having the best players and having the strongest squad available more often, and players that can really go out there and trust their bodies, because unless we get that on a regular basis, we can't be the best version of ourselves. And I think that's been the biggest eye-opener for me, that the schedule's eaten us up a little bit the last couple of weeks. When we get 1 or 2 injuries and other players have got to go every single 3 days, that it takes its toll on the energy and the effort we can put out in the games. And that's where we are as a squad, so we need to improve the injury record because it's not been good enough.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, sorry. Oh, Chris as well. I mean, it's one of those days when nothing came off for him. It seemed to be like every pass went astray, or just the more he tried, the kind of.
No, but he's one that I'm speaking about. He's been able to play in 50% of the games. Even in the games that he's played, has he been able to go full tilt? I don't think so. And so that has really impacted the first half of the season. Like we had loads of possession today. We had a number of set plays as well, but barring set plays where we got 1 or 2 first contacts, and I think we maybe should have done better with them as well. We're having all this possession, and we at the moment we're not able to find the answers. Now Tuesday night or whenever it was, we had 36 shots, and you could say the keeper made saves, but today you couldn't say that. You could say we had a lot of possession, we got in threatening areas, and then we didn't have enough in the final third. And the difference between the 2 teams was their centre forward was particularly sharp, and we all know he's a very, very good player. So listen, it's disappointing because I'm sat here at the end of another defeat when I thought at moments in the game we showed we're a good football team. I'm sure Mark would agree with that. I think his team are a good side as well.
And what's the plan for the players now? You're going to give them like a bit of time off?
Yeah, a few that are going to keep working at the training ground on their fitness. Some others are going to get a week off, and we'll come back in the following Monday in terms of working. And then obviously we've got Senny and Illy going away to the World Cup. We're hugely proud of them. It's a wonderful moment for them and their family, but it's also a proud moment for everyone associated with QPR to have 2 players playing in the World Cup. And then we'll have 3 weeks into the next league game. Thankfully, for the next couple of weeks after we come back, it is Saturday to Saturday, and that will really help us. I think that helps us with our energy. It helps us having everyone available. Everyone who's out at the moment will hopefully be back for that game on December the 11th, and then that gives us 5 or 6 strong players to add to the squad today.